Not the first plan, not the second. This is like the fourth option for today. There's a hiking trail off to the side, hopefully a little bit quieter, but this is where we're starting. So the original plan today was a structure off by the ocean, some landscape photography that I have been contemplating for quite a while. Unfortunately, when I got there, a recent storm has washed out the road, and all the dunes around it that you would need to traverse to get there have been marked as unsafe. So my backup was a wildlife refuge. Unfortunately, it is the week of the 4th of July. This birding location has parking spaces for about 10 to 15 cars. And there was roughly 100, 150 cars there today, parked along the side of the road and parked at the actual parking lot. A bunch of people with coolers full of libations, I guess to take picnics. So it was there for about 5 minutes and became clear that there were no birds, and beer was flowing freely. So I went and checked a few other similar areas, and it was the same situation. This just happens to be a place I saw side the road, and it's got a hiking trail, so we're gonna go down for a little bit and see if we can find anything worthwhile. There's a couple other spots I might try today on the way back, but this is the life of a landscape photographer. It's not always great, especially when you do this part-time. So another absolute failure, I'm afraid. I got a few shots and I'll include them in the video here, but this area is having swamp tours on airboats, and despite seeing a few birds at distance, they were all quite spooked by the loud noise and large number of people here. And other than a quick few snaps of a lighthouse and some interesting trees and whatnot, this is not worth the investment. So we're going to go back to the car. We're going to try the last area I have for the day. No, this isn't much of a video, mostly just me striking out, but maybe the last one will save us. Well, we are on the last of the day selections. That is the little bird Bodie Island marsh blind here, and it is packed. So, not sure how well we're going to do, but we'll make a show of it and see what happens. Wish me luck. Well, we got ourselves a spot. The only problem is, the reason it's empty now is there's nothing out here but a couple of turtles and some fish. Nothing in the way of birds or other wildlife. So we'll give it a little bit and then start the long journey home. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes we just absolutely strike out. Lighting's not good, usually. This time it wasn't even the lighting. We'll see if I get anything good or if something happens. You guys will be the first to know about it. Well, I gotta say, pretty frustrating day. Just spent an hour at that blind and not so much as a duck showed up. Just the same turtle back and forth. I guess he took kind of pity on me. Bit humbling. The few photos I got throughout the day I'll add here throughout the video, so you guys can judge for yourself if it was worth the 3 hours trip I took, and I'm about to head another 3 hours back. Unless I see something spectacular at the end of this will be the end of the video. I will probably put this up. I think it's important that you see just how often this doesn't go right. There's a difference between trying to be a photographer with subjects and just some guy with a camera. So today set out for landscape photography of a particular area that has some driftwood and a nice structure. Turns out no one can get there. And then the birding that I planned to do later in the day, once the light wasn't so good, the 4th of July and an absence of birds kind of put a kibosh to that. So don't get frustrated, don't give up. You see I'm smiling here even though this wasn't a great day. I still got out there, still got to see stuff. I got to scout a few areas that when it's not a holiday known for its revelry, maybe we'll come back and take a look at. And plus I got to try out this DJI Osmo. So you guys have a great weekend. Be safe wherever you are, and see you in the next one. Bye.